2 minutes to the command. How's your radio? Check 1-2. Check 1-2. Got a good copy, team? Alright, the command was given.
Loud and clear, you have me?
I got you in there, you got me?
Yeah, mate, all good.
10-4. Yeah, man. Make sure everything feels good to you in the car before you pull off here. Make sure everything's working. Shirt, AC's blowing.
Yeah, all good.
Alright, roll in the front. Alright, 5 away. If you need to index your wheel, we'll do it on the back stretch. Get bad.
Copy, it's good.
Copy that. Test 1-2. Copy here.
Yep, got you on the back straight. Alright, we will get single file here and make our pit road speed run this time. Just a reminder, at the line is about 8 away. Your box will be coming up quick. Copy. It'll be second gear 5 green at the line.
When will you tell him 10 away, you think?
I told him the line would be 8 away. Now 8 away.
5 away. 3, 2, 1.
Three, 2, 1, you're free there. We'll blend off 2 all day.
Copy. That was pretty good. Second half of pit lane. The first half I was on the lower side. I was 4 and 5. Solid 5 for the second half.
Okay, 10-4. The data's still coming in, so I'll let you know here if anything needs changing.
All right, bud, we did get the 1 to go that time by as well. Pull the belts tight. We are coming to green this time. 60 lap stage 1. Just be smart and smooth in there. Have a good time.
Yep. Let's keep building on what we've been doing. This will be a bit of fun. Thanks, guys.
All right, bud. Our pit road looks good. Your fastest sections are 7 and 13, but you're still under where we need to be there. So those sections look good. Just run your 5 green. We'll be good all day, bud. 59.4 in those 2 sections. Everything else was under that.
Copy.
All right, coming to green. Pace car's gone. Leaders are 10 away from the zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green. Everyone rolling. Still by 1 out the back. At the line now. Still outside 41. 4 is 1 back off you. All 2 by 2 still. Still out there. 41 at your door. 3/4, half to the forward now. Half in front of the 54. 17 pushing the 41 tight on the top. Still by half and closing. Tight in front of the 54. They're tight pushing. They're trying to get that 3rd lane working your bottom of 3 wide. 48 and 19 on the top. Still by half. 4, 13 line up behind him. It's a gap of 3 in front of the 54. Still by half. 54. 3/4 to the forward now. 1. Just the 48 outside. Half back to 3 wide. Middle lane surging ahead there. He's outside. The 23. Still bottom of 3. Half to the 4, 6, 13, and 1. 4, 13, and 1. 54 is pushing tight front. 4 is closing now by half. Still by half in front of the 54, by 1 off of you to the 4. Still bottom of 3 wide. Still bottom of 3. Still by half to the 4. 51.47 outside. Still half in front of the 54. One real slow on the top there. Still bottom of 4, bottom of 4, bottom of 3. One back to the 4, your lane. Still one back. 13 is one off of him. Still half in front of the 54 bottom lane. Still outside, bottom of 3. Still bottom of 3. The whole pack's about 3 wide now. Still half of the 4, one off him, 13. Still bottom of 3, 1 to the 4, 2 off him to the 13. 1 in front of the 54. Half in front of the 54. Still 1 to the 4, 3 off him, 13 and 1. Still bottom of 3 wide. In front of the 54, 1.5 behind. Still by half 51, nothing lined up with him by 5. Still bottom of 3. Still bottom of 3, still 1 back 51, 3/4 in front of the 9. You're 6 of 7 on the bottom lane here.
Obviously, Joe, watch that 99. We're checking over, 3 seconds to lap. He'll be in the way. Press the rock.
In front of the 9, tight now pushing. 9 is pushing tight on the 21. Half to the 51 behind. Bottom lane has momentum there. The 9 is off the 21 by half now in front. Still bottom of 3. Still half in front of the 9. 3/4 on the back of the 51, then a 6-car gap. Bottom lane surging ahead here, still by half out the back. Half in front of the 9. Half in front of the 9. Still bottom of 3.
Hear me on channel 2.
Was that you on 2, Travis?
Yeah, I've been talking to you. I don't think you ever heard me. Can you hear me now?
I have a hard time hearing you on 2 there. Just one outside in the middle lane there.
Running 70% throttle.
The only word I got there was throttle. Half in front and behind. Still bottom of 3. 51.713 lined up with you. Yeah, channel 2. Tell me how much throttle are they running in front?
60 to 70% throttle and the 9 in front of it. The meter's wide open.
Are running wide open. You're still bottom of 3 wide, still by half out the back. The 9 and 21 in front of you are not wide open.
Yeah, copy. I need to be wide open in the corners, but in the straight, I'm just cruising.
Yeah, copy that. by 1 out the back 51. Still bottom of 3 wide. You're 5th in line on the bottom. 51, 7, 13 are still lined up behind you, all separated by 3/4. All pushing tight in front. They're all tight, locked on in front. Still 1 out the back to you. Now they're separated by 1/2 again in front. About 40 in front of the pack is 1 lapper by himself on the bottom lane. You're 4th in line on the bottom lane now. The pack is catching this lapper here. He's moved to the top. You're still bottom of 3 wide. You're still bottom of 3, still separated by 1/2 out the back. That lapper stayed middle lane. Just keep wrapping the bottom. Keep wrapping the bottom. Middle lane's going to stack. All separated by 1/2 in front. Still 1 out the back, 51. All tight in front. Wrecking back there. Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. Caution.
Copy. Is the 99 in it, or is he okay?
Oh yeah, it was the caution.
Yeah, the 99 was the caution.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
That was not a good game plan. Talk to me about your car. How's the car handling?
All pressure is only 62, 63, but as soon as it goes over 60, it's flashing. Anytime I power throttle. So can I go to stage 4, is it, with no warnings? Or do you want me to keep warnings on?
Let me talk to those guys about it real quick. Let's figure this strategy out, and then I'll let you know. The car handling okay?
Yeah, no stress. It's just annoying.
We'll have to pit here when it's open. We need it full of gas.
Okay, give me an order when you can.
All right, we should be lined up behind the 14.
Okay, is that him? Yeah, I see him up on the fence.
Yeah, it should be 2, 14, 16. The 9 is in front of us still, too. Let me try to figure this all out. I know it's 2, 14, 16. Two, 9, 14, 16, then the 8.
All right, looks like we'll follow the 19 into his box. We'll have an opening in.
Copy.
Have 2 opening ins, actually.
Joe, can you just spot for me for a second? So I know when I'm clear and stuff.
Yeah, so he's still out there. Just the 8's out there right now. Still there at your door. There's a lane in between. Quarter, bumper, clear. Right there's clear.
Okay, thank you.
You got me on 2 right here, Travis?
Yes, I do. I don't know if you can hear me while you're talking. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know if your headset is set up to hear me while you're pushing the button.
No, it should be, and but I was trying to not talk so I could try to listen. I never heard you, and then I would hear 1 word. It's everyone up here is having problems with it.
Yeah, I think maybe it's when you're talking, you can hear me.
Bound up, a little tight in the corner, which drags it down a bit, but it's pretty nice to drive on the bottom lane, but try some other lanes.
Okay, right here we're just going to do fuel only, so need a few seconds of full fuel, and we should be able to make it to the end of the stage.
Yep, copy.
So yes, you can try page 4. Page 4 should shut off your warnings there.
All right, second gear, 5 green. Remember, try to favor the left side since it's going to be early. 5 green, line now.
All right, you're 5 away, right here, behind the 19. Stop. All right, go on, keep going, just keep going. Clear out 1, clear 1.
Just run 5 green all the way here, still outside the 12. 5 green. Watch these guys, just lift. All right, you're free there. We'll blend off 2. You want him back, Travis?
Yeah, okay. 4 tires full of gas here. 4 tires full of gas. No big deal. Way to keep it clean there. It's super early.
Yep, sorry about that. I had 9 in my head and thought it was further than it was.
Joe, the 51's going to be pitting here, so we're going to have to come around him.
Copy. It is closed. There will be 1 to go when we get back as well. We will have to come around that 51. He's going to pit as well. It'll be second gear, 5 green at the line. That's 8 away. At the line now.
All right, I see here. He's not in the box. 3, 2, 1. 4 tires full of gas here. All right, go. Clear 1, clear all the way.
5 green all the way. They're checking up a little bit here, checking up. 3, 2, 1, you're there. Save fuel when you can here. We're going to blend off a 2. Keep it on the apron here till exit at 2. We will line up on the bottom lane, just like we came off pit road right there.
Is it a fuel save to make the end?
It's going to be really close. We're looking at the numbers now. I'll let you know how hard we can go here.
All right, we are coming to green right here. We're going to come to green this time. Pace car is into 3.
Was it your fuel pressure or oil pressure flashing? What was the number?
Go ahead, tell them again, Shane.
It was the oil pressure. Yeah, it's pretty solid at 60, but when I lift, it drops or raises.
All right, coming to green. Pace car's gone. In line to the line. Everyone getting bunched up in front. Leaders are 10 away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green. 3 back to the 24. 24's at the 5 with him. 2 back. Mine now 1 back. They're going to go to the top. Half back, 1 lane up. Outside, outside. Still out there. There's going to be a gap behind the 5. He's pushing the 24. Outside, get up behind the 5. Get up, get up, get up. 3 back to the 54. 2 back, 1. Half in your tire track. Coming to your bumper. Inside. Inside. Clear by 1 to the 23. He's trying to go with that 54. Still clear. Just 2 outside. Bottom of 3. 44 in the middle lane. 1 off him is the 13. Halfback 43 with you. You got 2 helpers with you. 23 and 51. Still bottom of 3. Still bottom of 3. Still bottom of 3. Your help's still half off of you. 54 is going to add a car gap in front of him. Still bottom of 3. Half in front of 54. Still half in front. 3/4 out the back. Still bottom 3. Still bottom 3. 2.5 out the back.
We're good to do whatever we need. Copy.
I heard you say it was copy.
I said before that, yeah, you can hear me. When you're talking, I don't think you can hear me. So we're good on fuel. Good on fuel to the left.
Your help. Still bottom of 3. 3.5 to the 23 in your lane. 1.5 in front of the 54. Still 2.5, 23. He's the only one lined up on the bottom with you. Behind. Half in front of 54 to the 15. Nothing lined up with you by 8 on the bottom lane. One in front of 54. Nothing lined up with you. Still bottom of 3. Half to the 23 now. 1 off of him, 51. All separated by half in front. Still bottom of 3 wide. Half in front of 54. He's close on 15 now.
More percent, 50% throttle. 50% throttle in front of us.
After the 23, 51 lined up with you. You're still bottom 3.
Joe, channel 2, confirm. Guys in front of us are running 50% throttle.
so bad I cannot understand what you're saying. So 1.5 in front of 54, half to the 23 behind.
Check your screen. Check your screen.
So bottom 3, also separated by a half behind 23 and 51, and so 1.5 in front of the 54. They're running 50% throttle in front of us there. Middle lane is 3 back to the middle lane, just the outside on the very top, 1 back to the middle lane, 43. Half, 23 still 2 off of you. These radios as soon as I get a break here.
Copy, copy. How's this one, Joe? That's one too?
3 wide. Bubba said, just be mindful of how much wheel you have in it on exit. He doesn't want it to snap around on you. Just giving you what he told you. Still by a half out the back. 1 now. Cool, thanks.
Channel 2.
I heard you there, channel 2.
Is this better? I changed radios.
Still 1 back to the middle lane, the 43. It's 2 back to the 23, your lane. You're bottom of 3 wide again. Still bottom of 3, 43, 44. 42 is 2 off the 43 in the middle lane. Half to the 23, your lane. Still bottom of 3 wide. 4 back to the 23, now your lane. Bottom of 3, still 3 back, 23. Doing what you're doing there. Still by 3.5 out the back. Still bottom of 3 wide. 20, 54, 43 in the middle lane there.
Are the leaders flat out or saving?
I'll get that info. Hold up. Travis, can you tell me on 1?
They are saving. They're saving a little bit. 34 is controlling the field. The other guys are about 80%.
Still bottom of 3, 54, 44 outside. 1.5, 23 with you. Bottom of 3, the 23 is about 6 off you, your lane. half to the 23 now. Bottom of 3 is half in front of the 24. The bottom lane's getting tight in front of you. 23 is pushing you tight. Off you now by half. Tight in front of the 24. Tight. Everyone tight. 23 is still half off of you now. 43 is lined up with him out back. Still bottom of 3. Still half in front of 24. 23 bailed on you. He's going middle lane. Still bottom of 3. 43 is 3/4 back off you. Still bottom of 3 with the 51.78. Half to the 43. Three-quarter off the back. Still bottom 3 wide. Half 43. 4 over him is the 42. He's going to go middle lane now. Still bottom of 3. Clear to the middle lane. The 13th all the way on the outside. Bottom of 3 again. 43 is the last one in the middle lane. 7 off of him to the next one. Your help's off you by 5 in the bottom lane.
What do you think we do here? Bottom lane going nowhere.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go right now. We're about a lap to the good on fuel. Just do what you can here to stay out of the wreck so it opens up for us.
Copy that. Nothing lined up behind you now. Still bottom of 3. Just one outside all the way on the top. Nothing lined up behind you. Half of the middle lane now with a rut. Bottom of 3 again. Two back to the 13 on the top lane. You're all clear there, whatever you want. Still got the 62, 2 back with you on the top. 13 is 2 off of him.
Did you hear me there?
You're still all clear, whatever you need there. That's a 24 all the way on the bottom lane in front. Still by 1 out the back. 1 out the back to the middle lane, half to the middle lane. Still clear. 1 to your help on the top, half to the middle. Inside now. Inside 99. His help's 2 up of him with the 77. You're clear the 99. 99 still rolling middle lane, 1 back. 62 is still 2 back to your lane, 2.5.
25 to go. You got me on 2, Joe? Joe, test 1 feed, test 1 feed.
Still inside 99, 2 up him, 77. Still in there, still inside 99. Even with you. 5 on the back, 62. Clear the 99. 1 back, middle lane to him.
The guys going to the fourth lane are running wide open. The guys bottom three are running part throttle.
Copy that. Fourth lane on the top is wide open. Still by 5 out the back. Still 15 inside. 42 inside. Nothing lined up with you on the top. It's a 5-car gap in front of the 44 in front of you. Little 4 inside, middle lane. 42's in there. Top of 3. Just a 15 all the way at the bottom. Then it's by 8 out the back. Yeah, they got the pack 4 wide up here, about 8 rows deep. Still down there, 15 all the way at the bottom. 99 still 3 back middle lane. 1 back middle lane. 13's working inside of him. Still inside 15. Still there quarter. Still there. Clear of him. 1 back to the 13 on the bottom. 99's 2 back middle lane. .21 to go in the stage at the line. 1 back 13 on the bottom. 13's inside all the way in the bottom lane. Still inside. You in the 19, he's in the middle lane. 2 over him, 13. On 2, Travis, if you can hear me, I'm going to put another radio on at the stage break when I turn around.
Yes, I can hear you.
Clear now. One in front of the 44, 42 still inside on the bottom lane. 44 71 in front. Here in the middle. Middle. Nothing lined up with you by 5. Still middle. Still middle. Still middle. Clear up. Clear up. Just a 15 on the bottom. 51 inside middle lane. Still top of 3. Nothing lined up with you in your lane by 7. Still top of 3 wide. No help with you right here. Still top of 3. 6 rows in front, they're 4 wide up there. Room in front by 1. Now they're pushing tight in front. Room by 1 in front of the 21. Still top of 3 wide. Nothing lined up with you. Still top of 3. It'll be top of 4 now. Top of 4. Room in front by half. Clear to the middle lane, half to the 51 middle lane. Still top of 3, top of 4. Still top of 4. Top of 3, 51 inside at your quarter. Nothing lined up with you. Still top of 3. Pushing tight in front, pushing in front. Still nothing lined up with you, still top of 3 wide. They're 4 wide, 4 rows deep at the top. Essentially you're top of 4, but the bottom lane's open right now.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah, you're sixth in line on the top. All 6 rows, 4 wide. Nothing lined up, no help with you. Half in front of the 21 and the 78. Still top 4, still by half in front. No help with you still. 51 is going to be 3 back. Now 5 back, still top of 4. Still top of 4. 15 back here, help in your lane. Still top of 4 wide. All separated by a half in front. 17 to go on the stage. Half in front of the 21. We're pushing tight now. Still top of 4 wide. Top of 3 wide. Just the 45 all the way at the bottom there. 2 back to the 41, 1 lane down. Still top of 3 wide. We're in the top lane though. 41 back inside. Still nothing lined up with you. You're still 6th in line on the top lane. Pushing hard in front. '41 lined up with you now by half. Now by 2. Still inside with you 51 on the tight. Still top of 4. The 31 is leading our lead.
Nobody in the front row is going to change or pass anybody. They're just controlling the race, so it's not going to move.
Okay, as I know, flat out.
Lower now. Still top of 4. Half in front. Now 1. 51 still inside. Right with you here. You're top of 3 right now.
Joe, you walked over Shazer.
Still top of 4. If you need to say something, go ahead.
No, I was just asking if the leaders are flat out or they're just holding 4 wide.
Are they flat out, Travis? Can you staying on 1?
They're just staying side by side. They're just controlling the first 4 rows there. They're doing whatever it takes to stay side by side so nobody can pass.
Still top of 4, still nothing lined up with you. 51 inside. He's got the 41 with him. Still top of 4, still nothing lined up with you in your lane. All by half in front. Still top of 4. 41 trying to work inside of you there. Left it lined up with you still. Just a 15 inside. These guys on the top are trying to bail. You're all clear there, whatever you need. 15 back to the bottom row. Still out there, 78. Just a 43. Clear up if you want it. Still one inside. All tight front, half the 43 now. Still clear, half the 43 with you. .43's inside. Still top of 3. Top of 3. Half of the 78 middle lane. The 31 is 5 in front on the top row by himself. He's falling back. Still 2 inside. Clear up. Just 1 inside the 10. 31's half back with you now.
The 31 is having to save a lap of fuel here.
Copy, 31 trying to save a lap of fuel. Still 3/4 back to him. Still top of 3 wide. Top row's kind of stacking on the top here. Still top. Just a 6 inside all the way at the bottom. 10 is 1 back middle lane. Half middle lane. He's inside, he's the only one. Still inside the 10. You're clear the 10. Top of 3. Nothing lined up with you. 7 to go in the stage. Still top of 3. Just 1 inside, all the way to the bottom lane, half to the 6, 1 lane lower, inside. Still top of 3. We're clear behind there, clear if you want it, whatever you need right here. 3 back to the middle lane, 3 back to 3 wide. 78 bottom. 2 back to the 42, top lane, outside, clear.
Yeah, I bailed before it gets wild in the stage.
Yeah, copy that, Still out there, 42, all the way at the wall. 1 back, 78, your lane, then it's fight. 6 behind us. Those guys are all trying to bail. Outside 78, middle lane. It's 15 back to your lane, 1 back to the 42, 1 lane higher. Half 42. Now he's in line with you by 1. To go with the stage there. Yeah, 21's just trying to bail. 2 in front of you as well. Still half to the 42, your lane. Clear the 78. Failing here in the middle lane in front. Still out there. Still half back 1 lane up. Be 2 to go at the line. 5 back to the 13 and 42 together. 1 back, big run, half, bottom, inside. Still in there, 42. 20 back to the next car. Clear, clear. One on the apron, gonna blend up off a 2. Half of the 21 with the run. 1 lane up. He's outside. Outside, coming to the end of the stage this lap. Still no pressure out the back. One back, 6 middle lane. Half outside. End of the stage right here. Caution south.
All right, bud, go ahead and talk to me about the car. How's it handling? Is it too tight?
It's a little bit tight, center off, if I'm behind someone. And if I put a nose out, it goes really good, but it bogs down a little bit. But yeah, pretty comfortable with it.
You want to try to make an adjustment? Put a little air in the right rear, take some of that out, see if it can keep it turning a little more for you.
Yeah, I think for the next run maybe leave it, but we might need that for the run after, you know. For the next run, like, it's pretty comfortable. The tires are getting pretty old there.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Whatever you think, man. We'll stick with it for now. We will pit first time by. 19's going to wait till second time by. So we'll pit first time.
Copy.
Go in, 4 tires full of gas.
Copy. If it's that tight on gas, do you want to wait a lap?
Yeah, we can wait a lap. Let's wait a lap. The 19 will have to come around as we can stop it short. So let's wait a lap.
All right, choosing right here. Just take that top there, like you said. Don't run over the box. All right, bud, coming to green here. In line to the line. Only got one in line of you right now behind. Everyone else is under penalty bottom lane. They will be 2 wide soon now. Leaders are 10 away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green. So everyone rolling. Half to the 99. Tight in front of the 10. Still 2 by 2. Still 2 by 2. 99 looking like he's going to go middle. Half to the 99. He's inside. You're top of 3 now. Top of 3. Top of 3. Then he's going to fill the hole behind the 99. He's got to line up with him. Nothing lined up with you. Top of 3 wide. Top of 3. Still top of 3. The 1 is half back with you now. The 1 in front of the 10. Half to the 1 and the 9 and 7 lined up with you. Tight in front of the 10 to the 4. Still top of 3 wide. Still top of 3. Still top of 3. That 8's the first one in the middle lane there. Still by half out the back. 1 still right with you here, tight. Still top of 3 wide. 3rd in line on the top lane here. Half in front of the 10. Still tight with you, the 1 and the 9. 10's pushing tight. He's got the 4 and 41 lined up with him. 3 4s in front. Still tight with you, the 1. Now there's 5 4s in front of us. Still top of 3, all pushing tight in front. Tight, they're on. They're on. 1's on you. Top of 3. Protect that top lane. 1 was just showing the right headlight there. All separated by a half in front. All forward. Say fuel saving already. Still by 1 to the 1. Still top of 3. Still top of 3. They're all tight in front again. All tight in front. Half of the 1, he's going to fill the hole. Still right with you. Still with you. You're the 1 in line with you. Still top of 3 wide. Just the 5 inside. He's in the middle lane with the 24. All by half in front and the back. Still top of 3. One in front of the 10. 3/4 to the 1 behind you. You still got the 9 with him. Then it's a 6-car gap. Top lane is surging ahead a bit here. Still top of 3. Still by half out the back and half out the front. 1 in the front now to the 10. Still no change.
The first few cars have backed off to about 60% throttle. They're starting to save here.
Half back, bottom lane, 6 is inside. He's got the 3 pushing him. Still half up you is the 1. Still the 6 inside at your bumper cover, middle lane. He's in there now, they're full. You're back to top of 3. 1 in front of the 10, still half to the 1. Still top of 3, half out the back, half out the front. Tight with you is the 1. Talk here. Still top of 3 wide. Still by half out the back to the 1, 971 with you. Still top of 3. 2 in front of the 10. Half out the back to the 1. Still top of 3. Still by half. You got 4 Chevrolets lined up behind you. Still top of 3 wide. I'm working my ass off trying to get this channel 2 to work.
You're a lot of static there. Test 1, 2, can you hear me?
Yes, test 1, 2, I could hear you.
Okay, if you can hear me, that's all that matters. You're a lot of static, but I can hear you.
1 in front of the 10. So you're going to have to just talk on 2. Still 1 in front of the 10 to the 4. Still top of 3 wide here. Pushing tight in front now. Oh, pushing tight again. Still top of 3 by half out the back 1. All separated by a half in front now. 1 in front of the 10. Half to the 1, 9, 7, 71 with you. Top of 3, 1 to the 1. Got the 10 down there now. Everyone 2 wide now, but they're running middle lane. Still by 1 to the 1. Still inside the 10. Bottom lane's 2 back off of him on the bottom. Back to top of 3. 1 and 9 are still rolling with you on the top. Half to the 1. 1 in front of the 14, now half in front of 14. 8 still inside, 1 still tight with you. Still 1 in front of the 14. 41's inside all the way at the bottom. I think the Fords are trying to get out of there. Pushing tight in front. Still got the 1 half up of you. Still with you here, the 1. Still top of 3. Still top of 3 wide. Still top of 3 here, still by a half to the 1.
Flight pit, be ready for flight pit.
Five in front of 15 on the top by himself. Stay that lane. Stay there. Clear up. Still top of 3 wide. Still got the 1 half with you. They're pushing tight in front of you there. 47 tight on the 22. 22, 2, and 12 top lane in front of the 47. Big run on the top now. Still top of 3, still 2 back to the 1 your lane. Off you to the 1. His helps off him by 2. You're still top of 3. All separated by half in front. That recipe, you're just going to have to tell me on 1. Nothing in front of the 47 now. Now the 22 moved up. Now you're leading that lane. Half to the 1, 9, 24, 48. All the Chevrolets lined up behind us. Still nothing in front. Still by half out the back. Prepare for them to come up and block. One's pushing you tight there all the way down the back. Off you by half. Still top of 3. 1.5 to the 1, 9, 24. Still top of 3 wide. These two are going to try to control the lane. All clear the lapper. Still got all your Chevrolets with you behind. All separated by half. Still got me on 2 here. Text me a number.
Can you hear me? That's 1, 2, shell 2.
I heard you there. Three-quarter to the 1, half to the 9 behind. Keep digging on here. It's about 10 back to 3 Chevrolets trying to work the top lane. Now just 2 of them. You still got all Chevys lined up with you. 1 is still half back. 12 is inside. 2 is tight with him. 1 half off you, closing. They'll push you good. 2 is locked onto the 12 inside. They're pushing hard. He's still inside at your quarter, coming back even with a big push. 1 is off you by half. 5 back to 4 Chevys trying to work that top lane now. Still half of the 1, 9, 24, 48 with you. All tight with you here out back. Half of the 1. Even with the 12 here. 1 still off you by half. Top lane's not making any progress, still about 6 back. Still off you by 1, half, with a big run coming to you, gonna push, he's getting a push from the 9, 12's getting a push from the 2, off still, you and the 12 even, by half to the 1, 12 helps off him by half, 1's closing back to you, 12 and 2 are disconnected, 1 still with you. Still with you, pushing tight, off you now by 1, half to the 12, you're clear of the 12, inside again, inside bumper cover, stay with that 1, let's stick with him, he's got all the Chevys with him behind, they're all pushing tight, 12 not getting the push, this helps off him, 1 still pushing you good, 1's pushing, still pushing, off you by half, it's 3/4 back to both of them, you're clear of the 12, 12 surging ahead a bit. 1 back to the 12 on the bottom now. Half to the 12. Half to the 12 in line with you. 1's going to come back now. He's 1 back on the top lane. He is not outside of the 12 yet. Still half to the 12. Half off him to 2 wide. 1 back 12. Keep it back to him on the bottom. Stay bottom. Half to the 12. Still with you. 12 still clear. After the 12, 3/4 to 2 wide. 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. 1 to the 12. Half. Closing. Keep him in your mirror. Half to the 2 behind him. Tight with you is the 12. 1 off him on the top is the 1. 12 pushing you. Pushing. He's getting your way out there. Still by half to him. 1 off him to the 2 wide. Still half to the 12 in your mirror. The 2 is going to give him a big push. 3/4 back to him. They're going to close back up to you. Still right in your tire tracks here. Half to him, tight now. Off you by half. The 1 is outside of him with the run. Half to the 1 on the top. Control the lane here. Half to the 1. 1's ahead. 12's back inside, inside, inside. You're getting a big push. The 12 is not. You're clear of the 12 again. 12's ahead. Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. 1's going to get a big push from the 9, half back, 1 up. Big push coming from the 12. 12's pushing you. 12's pushing side by side with the 1. The 1 doesn't have his push now. Half to the 12, 3/4 to the 12, 1 back to the 12 now. 1 is still even with him. 12 is going to get a push back from the 2. 1's getting a big push from the 9, half back, 1 up. He's getting a big push on the top. He's outside. 1 is outside at your door. This helps off him by 1 now. 12's back coming with you. Still outside. Still out there. Still out there. The 1 at your quarter. Bumper. Still outside the 1. You're clear of him. They're even. 1's going to surge ahead. He's getting a bigger run. Take the 1's lane. Go with him. The 1 is clear of the 12. 1 is clear of the 12 right with you. Tight pushing. Tight pushing. Still middle lane here, half to him, half to the 12 on the bottom. Get back to the bottom now. 1 back to the 1 on the bottom. 12 is half back on the bottom. The 1 doesn't want to leave them Chevys. Half back up, get up to the middle lane. You're leading the middle lane here. 1 is clear, 9 is not. 12 is inside of the 1 now. He's getting help off him, half off him. 1's getting a big push from the 9. 1's got the 9 with him, half to the 12 on the bottom. He's surging ahead, inside, inside. This helps off him. 1's coming back to push you. 1's coming to push you. 12 is inside. You're clear of the 12. He's nosed ahead of the 1. He's getting the push from the 2. Big push on the bottom. Big push on the bottom by half. Closing to you. Closing to you. He's clear of the 1. Half to the 12 and half back to 2 wide. Use all you can off these lappers. There's 3 of them together, then we'll have to roll the top. Half to the 12, 1 is outside of him. Roll the top on these lappers here. Inside 12, pinch him down, keep him pinched down. 1's coming with a big run, pushing, pushing, pushing. 9's pushing him, 9's pushing him. 12's going to force you up. 12's going to force you up with the lappers. Still getting a big push. You're on the top of 3. You're not top of 3 yet. 1 splitting the lapper, getting a big push from the 1. Getting a big push from the 1 and the 9. Still getting a push, still getting a push, still getting a push. Half off you, 6 is leading the 12 now. He's inside of you. Still inside the 6. 1 is still half with you. 6 still inside bumper. 1 is outside of his quarter. 3/4 off you to the 1 your lane. 1's going to close back in. 6 is getting a push from the 12 now. Half to the 1. 6 still inside. Still in there. Still inside the 6. 1 is still with you. 12's inside. He's half off the 6. 1 is off you by 3/4. He's backed up to the 9. He'll close back to you here. 6 getting a big push from the 12. 1's going to push you. Still inside the 12. This helps off by 1. 1 is still pushing you. Still there, quarter, bumper. 12's going to get a push again. 1's coming back with you, half back to him. Half to the 1. Work tighter on the top, tighter on the top. Still inside the 6. He's getting back, you're clear of the 6. He's getting a big push on the bottom, big push coming to you. Still got the 1 with you. Bumper cover 6. Still bumper cover. Still bumper cover, still inside. Half to the 1. The 6 is going to get a push from the 12. Still inside. Big push on you with the 1. Big push. You're clear of the 6. Ross is not. Ross is not. Ross is clear. Ross is clear. He stayed middle lane. Coming to the bottom. He's not wanting to leave them Chevys on the top. He's on the bottom now with you. Half to Ross, half off into the 6. Still by half to him. 1 off him to the 6. Then the 9 is half off Ross to the top lane. 9 is outside of Ross. Travis, when it's time, you're going to have to tell me on 1. 6 is giving him a push. Then it's the 9 on the top lane. Half to Ross, 1 off him, 6.
Team partners are coming this time. One more. One more. Keep taking.
Come still half to Ross. Still half to Ross. Then half to the 6. They're all single file behind. Keep the 6 with you here. 1.5 to him. He's got the 12 with him still. Half to the 6. Half to the 6 with the run coming to you. Bumper pushing. We will come this time, confirm Travis.
Yeah, let's come this time.
All right, be sure to wave them off here. Half to the 6. Still half to the 6. You got the Fords lined up behind him here. 6, 12, 2, and 22 behind you. All separated by half. We will pit this time. Remember, we're early on pit road, really early. Fuel only, coming this time. They're coming with you. Behind. Second gear 5, green, line, now.
Turn right in, right here. 3.5 seconds of fuel only. On me. Go. 5 green. Shoot on speed, 5 green.
5 green all the way. Watch these guys. 3, 2, 1. Digging hard here on the apron, blending up a 2. Get lined up with that 9. There we go. Pushing hard here when we get there.
Stay lined up the best you can. Stay lined up as tight as you can. Run hard.
For the 12 and 22 right now. Next car should speed or 30 back. Keep digging hard here with that 9. Hard as you can. 15 to the 2. The 12 and 22. 12 and 22 are 10 back. The Chevys are 5 off of him. Ross 48, 5, 24.
Run fast.
He's caught those Fords. Chevys are 5 back top lane. 5 back to the top lane. 12's in between you and the Chevys. The 1 is leading in here. 3 back top lane. 1 back to the 12. 1 back to the 12. 2 off of him. 3 off of him now to the Chevy. Half to the 12. Stay with that 9 here. Half to the 12. 3 off of him to Ross, 48, and the 5. Still half to the 12, 3 off him to the Ross. 1 off him to Ross, 2 off of him, 48. Ross is going to try to work the top at the 12. He's throwing a block. Half by half by half out the back. Still half to the 12 and the 1. We're sticking with this 9. We got the 2 in front of him. All tight behind now. Half in front of the 9. 9's pushing hard on the 2. You're 3rd in line here. We're pack of about 10. Still half to the 12, half off him, 148.5. 10 in front of the 2 will be a lapper, the 7 by himself on the bottom. 5 in front of him. We're going to work 1 lane up. Still down there, 12-1. You're clear. Right in line with that 9. Half back to the 12, he's just trying to get a run. Still clear. Still by 1 to the 12. Ross is getting a big push behind him. Half to the 12, closing to you tight. Coming quick, tight, pushing, half in front of the 9. Half in front of the 9, he's on in front, on. 12's off. Still by half to the 12, 148.5. All single file here, all separated by half out the back. One back to the 1 on the top lane. He's got the Chevys with him. He's trying to work outside of the 12. He's not there yet. Not there yet. They're back single file. Half to the 12, half off into the 1 top lane. Now 1 off the 12 is the 1. Half to the 12 to you. Half to the 12, 2 off him to the 8 with a big run coming to you. Half to the 12, half to the 8. Tight, use the 12, 8's pushing the 12 tight. 8's pushing the 12. Still half to him, 2 off of him is the top lane with the Chevys again. Now the 8's working outside of the 12, not there yet. 8's leading the top lane here, 2 back to him, 3 back to him. 12, 24 line up with you. Half to the 12, then half off him to 2 wide. 8's leading the top lane. Do you think I should jump up there when the sun comes? Lock the 8. He's outside. Outside. 24 is coming with you. Tight with you. Pushing. Tight with you. 1 in front of the 9. Room to push. Room to push. Half with you to the 24, 23. Nothing in front of the 9.
To go. Stick to the bumper that 9.
14 to go on the stage at the line.
I think you're in a good spot. Just stay on the bumper that 9. You're in between the 9 and the 24. Keep pushing that bottom.
Yeah, we're going to stick with this 9. 24 is half with us. Is still tight with you. You're pushing the 9. Nothing in front of him. Room to push. Nothing in front. Half off you to the 24. 9's got a big run. Still half off you, 24. 8's still outside. 1's still in the hole behind him. We get this 9 past these Fords here, and we'll control the lane with him. Easy even now with him. We'll catch another lap, or he'll stay to the top. Still half of the 24, 23, 31. 24 is pushing tight. Still a quarter to the 24. Still with you here. Still nothing in front of the 9. By half 24. They're pushing tight in the top lane up there. Tight with you out the back. Off you now by half. All 2 by 2 still. You got the 9 even with the 2. Still 24 pushing you tight, pushing you. Easy with the 9 there. Especially in the corners. Doing good, man. Doing a great job. You're by half of the 24, half of the 23 behind. Still by half 24. Gonna be 9 to go on the stage right here. Keep doing what you're doing here. Our job is to push that 9. Still by half 24. 1 is still outside of you, pushing that 8 pretty tight. They're more solid on the top, pushing. They're pushing hard. You're on the 9. Still off of you by half at the 24. Is still tight with you out back. All 2 by 2 still. Still tight with you. 8 to go with the line there. Still nothing in front of the 9. The 2 forwards on the top are pushing hard. Still by half off the back. Top lane's all separated by about half as well. Bottom lane's tighter every time except for them 2 forwards on the top. Just keep doing what you're doing here. Tight with you 24. Still right with you here. Off you by half again.
Oil pins at 300. Is that okay?
Nothing in front of the 9 there. Still by half on the back.
What's your water tip? Water tip?
270, 269.
Keep doing what you're doing here. The 9 does not want a hard push on the right side. Just FYI, keep doing what you're doing. Doing good. Right in your tire tracks even. Pushing you. And 9 surged ahead there. 2's down tight, side drafted. Push the 9 here. 2 does not have a hard push. Not a hard push. Now they're locked on the top. 3/4 back to the 24 with you. Still 3/4 back. Half back. 24 tight with you again. 9 and 2 are even in front of you there. It'll be 5 to go at the line. Pass to the 24, tight, pushing you again, pushing you. Quarter, his helps off in by half. Top lane all separated by half as well.
You didn't confirm, is the engine okay?
It's a little on the high side. It's a little on the high side. You're tucked up underneath that 9 car pretty hard. I'm sure that's what it is.
Well, do you want me to stay here?
Maybe just poke your nose out every once in a while, just see if it gets any better. But stay in line and maybe just back off his bumper a little bit.
Yeah, just back off just a bit, just trying to get a little air in there. 10 in front of him will be the 13 slow on the bottom. He's going to stay on the bottom. Follow the 9 by. Follow that 9. Slow one on the bottom. You are clear. 24 is clear. Back to the bottom here. Half to the 24, 3/4 to the 24. Still outside, the top lane fell apart there. Still by half to the 24. 9 is clear now. Still outside on you. Still outside. Still 2x2 with you. 3 to go at the line. Half to the 24, 23, 31 with you. Fords are pushing hard on the top again. Does not have a push. 3/4 off him. Half off of you to the 24. 24 is going to close to you. Pushing you now. 2 is getting a push on the top. Yep. Still outside. Copy on the 2, Travis. Half to the 24. Still pushing. Everybody, they're even on the front row now, pushing hard. It'll be 2 to go at the line this time. 24 still tight with you on your bumper. Still outside. The 8 on your quarter, pushing the 12. 24 still tight with you. 23's half off of him. 24 is going to close. They're pushing hard on the top lane there.
Be careful about pushing out to the right. Make that car in front back up to you.
High draft really hard. Push hard here. Pushing hard on the 9. 1 to go in the stage right here. 24 is going to be right with you here. 12 is pushing that 2 tight on the top. Coming to the stage end this time. Everything you got with that 9, but be easy in the corner. 24 is still tight with you. The 2 has got a no push on the top. 24 is big push on you. You're on the 9. Still big push, tight with you. Now he's off you by a half. Still outside the 8. Half a lane in between. 24 still half off you. No push on the top up there. Push that 9 right here if you can. But easy through the triangle. Don't push it through the triangle hard. They're fanning out. Your bottom of 3, 2 boats down in the front of the 9. Getting the push, getting the push. They're wrecking outside of you. It's over there. All right, little right damage here. Hit the 12 hit him right in the door. Just stay on the apron until you get back to 2.
Copy. Whew, that was intense. I got a pretty decent hit on the right side. The toe is knocked out, maybe barely, but like it's still pretty good. Nice job, Joe.
Yeah, 10-4. So how's your wheel right now? Is it straight? You feel like the toe's knocked out a little bit?
No, I think it's pretty good, eh? I think it's good.
Okay, let us get pictures here. How's the car handling? You okay?
Yeah, so when I was out front, it was really good, a little loose, so I wouldn't want to get looser. And up in this air, it's actually pretty good where we were running, so just in the back it's tight, but if we're going to stay up front, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, we'll see what happens here. You did a good job there. Good job. What's your water temp here? Let's get your radiator fan on and get it cooled down.
Yeah, it comes straight down. So down the back straight, which I think there's a headwind, if I'm right behind him locked up, it would then it would skyrocket to 300. And then down the front straight, I could peak out and get it down to like 285. So it was just a cycle every lap, but it's come straight down now.
Yeah, 10-4. You're just pushing really hard, so, all right. So with these cars, it's really sensitive to peek out to the right. It sucks that car in front of you back to your front bumper. So several cars have wrecked doing that. I just wanted you to be aware to be careful with that. It puts a bunch of drag onto the car in front of you, peeking out to the right.
Okay, copy. I need a water bottle too. This one's no good with fitting on the top.
Okay, we'll get you a fresh water bottle, tear it off, 4 tires, and we got to be full of gas here. Let's wait on fuel.
Actually, it's better with the thing ripped off. It just needs the hose shorter.
Guys, we'll have to wait for fuel here. So typical deal, do your pit stop, let the left side down slow, we'll go on the head shake. Joe, have the 8 pull up and see, look at our right side door here. Take him.
Copy that. He said all good.
Yeah, I think it's just a donut, man.
Kyle said that the door's just pushing a little bit. He said if anything, it's just going to sound funny to you.
Okay, copy.
Hey, next time it gets warm, we might be able to run that radiator fan in the draft. It might bring it down some. I'm not sure if you tried that.
I did not try that. I can.
Yeah, let's play with that next time. I think that would suck some air in there for you.
We'll get behind the 8. We need to be behind the 8.
Waiting on fuel, waiting on fuel, waiting on fuel. Go, 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 go. Stop for fuel. Running more wide open than those guys, so no biggie there. We're good. Joe, just start discussing, you know, where we should line up here, what do you think? Start looking at it, talking about it.
Yeah, we're P7 right now. You got the 8, then 223, then the 924, 5, and us. So we probably need to take the line with the majority of the Chevrolets, but we can't give up a bunch, you know?
Yeah, 4-4, go to the top. Do I go fifth in line and give up 3 rows?
No.
How is the car being pushed and pushing? How's it feel?
Yeah, when I'm right behind him into the corner, it was quite tight. But I feel like everyone is when you're that tight, that close. And when Ross was pushing, it wasn't too bad, actually. Like in a straight line, it was okay.
10-4. The 24 behind you was not lifting. If anything, he might touch the brake a little, but he was staying wide open, where you're more on-off throttle a lot.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, I just didn't want to push him in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I know it's tricky, right? You're trying to do the best you can to help him, but you feel bad if you wreck the guy.
All right, it'll be 1 to go, and we will choose this time. P7, count the top. So 2 is second, 23 is third. Everyone else is Chevys. All right, the 8 took the top, 2 took the top, 2 up there, 3, 4. Yeah, we got, that's good. We're right. All right, coming to green here. '24, '23 are in line behind you. All right, pace car's gone. Leaders are 10 away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, 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 green. Pass to the 54. 24 pushing tight in front. Pushing tight on the top lane here. 54 is with you now. All 2x2 still. 54 still tight with you. Top lane is tight. Still outside 5, 24 pushing tight on front. Still tight behind, half in front of the 24. Still by half 54. Still out there the 9, 1 in front of the 24 now, 3/4 in front of 24. About 3 rows back to third lane, getting work in here. Still half in front of 24, half out the back on you. Still half in front of the 24, 3/4 in front of the 54 still with you. Top lane separated by half. Tight front now. 24 still tight with the 23. 54 got a big push from the 11 behind. Still off you by half. Still by half off you, 54 and 11. Bottom lane surging ahead a bit. Back even now, 2 lanes. Half in front of the 24. Still half the 3/4 in front. Half behind. Front 12 rows, all 2x2 here. Pushing tight in front. 54 still half off of you. His helps 3/4 off him. In front of the 24 is now clear of both lanes. Still 3/4 in front of the 24. Still by half 54. 23 is trying to control both lanes. Top lane is 2 back work in here. Still by half, pushing tight in front, back even. Still 3/4 in front of the 24. That 24 is 50 to 60% throttle here. Half of the 54, 11 pushing him. Yeah, they are not wide open in front. The top lane forwards are lined up. You are bottom of 3 wide now. Still by half 24 in front there. Tight front by half on the back. Top lane's got the momentum right now. I think they are full throttle on the top. Still 3/4 in front of the 24, then it's a 5-car gap to the 2 forwards. 1 to the 54, your lane. Still bottom of 3. Half out the back, half in front. 24 in front of you is being told to hold 60% throttle. Just FYI, I'm still bottom of 3 wide. We can't really go anywhere here, we're just hanging. Just logging laps here, still 54 to go in the race. Still 4th in line on the bottom there. 1 back 54. The 13 just took the lead. He is wide open, 100% throttle. 3x3 here. Still 3 wide bottom. Still by half out the back. 24 is tight on the 23 in front. Top lane's really pushing hard there. We're in good shape still, bud. Keep doing what you're doing. Still by half out the back, half out the front, the 24. Still bottom of 3. Okay. Still by half out the back, no change. Half in front of that 24 still. Keep doing what you're doing. Do your best to try to hold that bottom off of 4. It just gets that 54 off center behind you. We don't want to try to let him sneak the nose in. Doing good here, but clear by half still. Bottom of 3. Quarter in front of the 24 now. 54 is tight with you. One in front of the 24, 1.5 now. Still half the 54 your lane. Bottom of 4 now. Bottom of 4 is just one of them up there on the top. Back to 3 wide. Back to 3 wide. Still half 54, half off him 11. 3/4 in front of the 24. Remember that radiator fan, you can play with it here while you're in traffic, see if it does help it.
All 10 230.
Still by 1 to the 54. All separated by half in front of the 24 still. Half 54, 2 off into the 11. Then the 43, those are the only ones in line behind on bottom lane. Still bottom of 3. All by half in front now. Still by half out the back, half out the front. Still bottom of 3 wide. Just keep doing what you're doing here. Doing good. Still by half out the back. All 3 wide. Still half to the 54, 1.5 to the 11 behind. We're just kind of riding right here, kind of stuck. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Still not wide open in front of you, so keep doing what you're doing here. Still bottom of 3. 1 back, 54 your lane now. Still bottom of 3. All separated by half behind and in front. Still 3/4 54, then it's a 7-car gap behind him. Still all separated by a half in front. Still bottom of 3 wide. 42 to go in the race. All separated by half still. 24 is tight on the 23, then it's a little half-car gap, 3/4 car gap in front. All separated by half out the back, now the next 5. You're still bottom 3 wide. Right now you're 5th in line on the bottom. 13's trying to lead and work all the lanes. Still bottom of 3. One and a half to the 54 now. 5 behind him, 11. Still bottom of 3 wide. One and a half off the back. Now 1. So 3/4 in front of 24. Tight tight in front of the 24. They're trying not to push, but they're close. All right, back to a half car gap out front and the back. Still bottom of 3, 154. Half in front of 24. Still bottom of 3. Bottom of 4 now. Just keep wrapping that bottom. Still bottom of 3, half in front of 24. 54 is tighter with you now. You're bottom of 4 wide now. They're trying to get that 4th lane. Still down there, 42, middle lane. Still inside. Clear to the middle. You want it clear, whatever you need. Still down there. 1.5, 44 your lane. 42 is inside of him, half back. Half of the 44 with you. 15 still inside, 1 lane in between. Even with you. The 51 up there on the top by himself. 62-31 in line with front of you. Back inside, big run coming from the middle lane. Top of 3 wide. Still top of 3, just 1 inside. 34 is inside middle lane, top of 3. Half to the 44 your lane. 2 back, 77 middle lane with a run. You got the 7 with him. Still half to the 44, 77 working inside of him. Inside of you now. 7's 3/4 off of him. Still inside. Still in there. 44 is going to come to you. Off you now by 3/4, now 1. Inside bumper cover, middle lane. He's lined up with that 15. Still top of 3, still half of the 44. Still top of 3. All right, still inside, top of 3. We are going to try to start favoring the bottom here as soon as we get a chance. Safely. Still inside, middle lane there, 77. 1.5 off of him to the 7. Half off you is 44. Still inside.
Haven't we saved fuel to go longer to leapfrog a couple?
Still top of 3.
We're going to pit it shorter and run hard.
Still inside. Middle lane. 44 still with you. Still even. 77 with you. Quarter. 44's half back with you. Still in there. Still in there. 77. 7's inside with him. Still inside, 42, 78 went with him. 44 still lined up with you. Let's go middle lane, go to the middle, inside 78, middle lane now. Still in there, 78. 44's half back. There you go, favor the bottom. All clear here, whatever we need. We just need to favor the bottom. They're all middle lane in front of you. Bottom of 3. Still bottom. Still just a 77 out there. Still out there 15. The 31 is stuck in the middle lane up there in front of the 19. Nothing lined up behind you. You're still bottom of 3 wide. All right, suck up to that 43 if you can here. The one in front of you. And now it's a 31. Suck up to that 31. Still bottom of 3. Still bottom 3. Nothing lined up behind you. With that 31, because we are going to pit with the 31 when it's time. We'll do the best to let you know. It's plenty of time. Still nothing lined up with you. Still bottom of 3. Still nothing lined up with you. Sticking with this 31. Still bottom of 3 wide. 7 and 42 are one back middle lane. Nothing lined up behind you. Still bottom of 3 wide.
So we're pitting or not? I'm wasting gas down here.
This time, we will pit. We will pit this time. Right side tires. We We are coming this time. Nothing lined up behind you here. Remember how early our punch stall is. Bottom of 3, coming this time to pit road. All right, this time it'll be second gear, 5 green. They're coming with you here. Favor the left, favor the left. 5 green at the line now.
Right side here. 3, 2, 1. Right side tires. Still waiting on fuel.
All right, we're good here. We're good. With the... All right, 3/4 62, 1 off in 31. We're good. Wide open with this 13. We are staying in line, trying to make lap time right here. Still by half to him, 1 off him, 31. All 4 of us know we're staying in line. Keep doing what you're doing. Run hard here. We are 6 laps to the good on fuel. A Ford and 2 Toyotas just came off pit road. We are probably going to catch them where they blend. We should blow by them here. That 3 that just came off pit road is about a half a straightaway ahead of us. They are not organized. Keep doing what you're doing here. You're still second in line of our group of 4. Keep doing what you're doing. All separated by half. The group of Chevys just going into 1. They just came off the pit road. 13's going to try to work around these Toyotas in front of us when he catches them. You just stay with him on his bumper. One and a half to the 62. 31's right with him. In front of the 13th, the first one by himself, the 43. 43 is going to try to block the lane and get in front of the 13. Go with the top. 43 still down there. 62, 31 lined up with you. Still inside. Still there. You're clear. 62 is not. 62 is not. 62 is clear. 31 is not, just stay with that 13. 5 in front of him is the next 2. 1.5. 2 off you is the 62 now. 1 in front of the 13. He's just going to push them now. There's Toyotas all strung out in front of him there. Stay with that 13. Stay with the 13. 62 is off you by about 8 now. 43's pushing him, 31's behind him. Roll the top on the 11. Roll the top with the 13 here. Still down there, clear. Nothing lined up behind you, they fell way back. Another slow one on the bottom here, follow that 13. Clear. Still about 15, back to the 62, 43, 31. Is going to try to roll the top on them. Go with them, digging hard here with the 13. They're trying to block the lane. Nothing lined up with you for a while. 54 is on the bottom. Push that 13 by the 54 if you can. Don't let them separate you guys. Still down there, 54. Still inside. Still in there, trying to drag you back. Quarter, bumper, clear. 62's got a big run. 3 back. Clear, clear, clear. To the bottom, get to the bottom. Half to the 62. Make him push you. 1 to the 62. 31 line up with him. 3 back now to him. 13, 77 in front, then a 5-car gap. 54's 1 back on the top lane by himself. Driving away now. 1.5, 62, 31. Half in front of the 13. That's a Chevy in front. We're going to go with them. Now we're going with the 13. Back down, go with the 13. Half of the 62, 31 with you. Tight in front of the 13. Tight in front of the 13, pushing hard in front, pushing hard. All 4 of them. Now they're separated by a half. We are catching that pack in front of us. You're 4th in line here. They're trying to keep the 71 down there on the bottom by himself. They're passing the 71 in, 99. Sticking with the 13 here. Still down there, 99. Still down there. Quarter, bumper clear. He's trying to move up behind you. He's 4 back, 5 back to them. All right, we've caught the pack. We got the momentum. Just go with that 13 where he goes. Clear by 10 out the back. He's going to keep pushing that 17, 19 on the top there. Now middle lane. They're going to work middle lane. They're trying to keep that 3 on the top by himself. 17 went bottom lane, 13's going with him, 3's outside, 13's back middle, you're clear up with the 13. Clear by 5 out the back. Half in front of the 13 to the 19, 2 back 62, 1 back 62, half. In your tire track, 3's working inside of him now. He's down on the bottom by himself. Roll with that 13, 3's inside. 62, 31 still lined up with you. Tight with you, 62. 3's still inside. 62's with you, 31 ditched him. Why'd you do that? Still half to the 62, that's the only one behind you. Top of 3 wide. Top of 3 wide, 62 bailed. Still top of 3. Down behind the 62, nothing behind you.
What are they doing?
Not working together. Let the 13 in. Nothing lined up behind you. We're coming at 9 to go next time by. Keep the 43 out there. Clear. That's your Trackhouse teammates on the bottom down there. 99, 71, 77 in front. 43's half back. 43 went back to the middle. Now it's 3, 31, 13, 16. 7 to go. 13's pushing tight on that 31. 31's close into the 30. Pushing tight in front. Stick with him here. 62 is 5 back in your lane. Three back to 62 on the bottom. Still middle. Middle. 62 lined up with you. Still middle. Clear to the bottom. Still outside 31. Still out there 31. Half 62 in your lane. 62 is trying to go bottom. You're middle again. Clear up. Clear up to the 3 if you want it. 3's coming with you here. Gonna push tight. He's getting a big push on the 31. Big push on you. Big push on the 3 here. Big push on the 3. 1 off him, 31. Half off you, the 3. Half of the 3, 31, 13 now. 20 in front of the pack will be a lapper. He's on the bottom right now. Just the 3's with you. Just the 3's with you. Inside, still in there, 31. 3 went with him. 3 went with him. You're top of 3 wide. Top of 3 by yourself. Get down behind the 3. They went back to the top lane again. Anyway. Check up, check up, check up, check up hard, check up hard, check up hard, check up hard. It's blocked, it's blocked, it's check up hard, checking up, checking up. I don't have you.
You rolling there, bud? I saw it get hit a little bit. Let's try to get it around here. All the tires up?
Pack. Big lock up, the tires are rooted.
Okay, are they flat or are they up?
I think they're up. I'm going to keep going, but I have a vibration. So we can keep going around.
Yes, keep rolling, keep rolling. Let me know if your wheel's straight.
Yes, it was a impact in the front, gentle, and then I got a decent impact in the right front, but my steering is still straight. So the right front's the one to look at. Steering straight, got a vibration, so I'll keep the speed down so we don't pop a tire.
Yep, 10-4. We'll get some pictures. We'll look at it here. Steering feels good?
Yes, everything feels good. Just don't want to go too fast and pop a tire.
Looks clean on the right side. I mean, maybe right in front of the right rear tire. It's pushing a little bit more than before, but no rubs, no nothing there.
Yeah, it wasn't a big hit. It just spun me round.
Yeah, 10-4. Nice job blocking it down there. It's completely blocked, so. There's 4 to go. It's going to be green, white checker. We'll have to pit when we can, take 4 tires. I don't want to get a penalty here, because we still can't line up top 12 possibly.
Yep, I agree. Car's still good.
They're going to stop you back here and put the red flag out.
So after we change tires, does it feel okay the first laps on restarts and stuff? There's no like low pressure feeling or anything?
Yeah, it's not that great on the first lap.
Are you pretty tight on new tires, or think about just pumping the tires up?
There's not really any balance. It just kind of moves around. Yeah, I'd imagine if you have to pit too, everyone was sliding their tires.
Yeah, it was a mess for sure.
How far up the field did the shunt happen?
The guy running second got turned, and they wrecked from there.
Yeah, shit.
It was the 6 car, which, you know, damn. All right. It'll be back to yellow. They're not going to roll the caution car yet. There's only 18 cars on the backstretch over there. There's 5 on pit road. 8 on pit road, damn. I think the only real damage you got, like the 43 came down and hit you. But other than that.
Yeah, I didn't see who it was, but they come down from the right. That's what spun me.
Yeah, it was him. I don't know. I'm not sure what we were doing there with our teammates, and we couldn't stay lined up. And now they're gone. So we're just out here with our other buddies.
Yep, that was pretty frustrating.
I was trying to work with them here, but I don't know. That's all good.
I really don't feel like that 3 was leading very good anyway. Even earlier, he couldn't make much ground up. We led pretty good earlier.
Yeah, our thing leads pretty good, which is why I went back in front of them, but then they just all ditched it.
Yeah, 10-4. It's hard when the bottom 2 lanes are just running wide open. It's hard to do anything. We need more guys to pull up.
Yeah, the 13 could lead good as well, but then the 62 pulled up in front of him. We all just put the handbrake on.
Yeah, when the 43 went up there, it was like definitely a break. So we'll have to watch the 19. He's behind us. I'm not sure if he'll pit around us or not.
Okay, what about the 51?
He's in his box, just did crash repair damage, and it looks like he's good to go. So you'll have an opening in. The 48 already did their crash repair as well.
Copy.
Right now, the 19 thinks they're going to stay out. They already pitted and changed their tires after the wreck, before the red flag.
Okay.
All right, fired up here. They're going to roll them off. Just be on the lookout for a little debris. They should have it pretty well cleaned up. right, pit road's still closed. Your tires are still up. Everything good?
Yeah, just vibrating. It's not too bad.
Anything new? We're P10.
Alright, so we'll pit when it's open. 4 tires, 1 can of fuel. Competitive pit stop here, guys. Got good track position. Let's keep it. Nice work here, bud. Alright, when it's open, we'll have opening in and out. Inch mark, we good.
It's still closed this time by. It's still going to be closed. Still closed. They got tow trucks up pit road. Still closed. still closed. Be ready. It might open this time. They're trying to get this last wrecker off pit road. Open this time here. We're going to come this time.
All right, 4 tires, 1 can.
Second gear, 5 green. We're early.
Hit your mark. Opening in and out.
Second gear, 5 green. Line now.
5 away. 3, 2, 1. On their mark. Wheels right. Wheel left. Wheel left. Go, 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 go. 5 green. Do not speed.
5 green all the way. 5 green. Do not speed. Do not speed. All right, you're free there. Blend off at 2. We will pass a bunch of these cars. Most of them are under penalty. Nine's one in the back right there. Just blend up right there and wait right there. We'll get where we gotta go. All right, P12. We're coming to the choose here. I'm going to count the top for you. Everybody behind you is under penalty. They're going to start single file in probably the bottom lane. It will be a green-white checkered, attempt number 1.
All right, when we're coming to the green, we'll get the yellow switch down. If we're in a situation, you can flip the top row of blue switches at the white flag only, starting from the left side.
Okay.
But if we're in the middle of it, it's not worth it. We'll run with our yellow switch down. What are you thinking to choose, Joe?
I'm behind the 11. 11's got damage. Decent damage.
The bottom or top better?
I'm going to avoid the 11. It's got damage.
For this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
The 11 has damage.
We're 7th line on the top. All good here.
That's fine. I like the top anyway. We can pick out that third lane. All right, you're way good on fuel. Fresh tires ahead of, these guys are on older tires, low fuel. Burn them up, man. Overtime here. Joe, remind him, coming through the trial, we'll yellow switch down.
All right, bud, coming to the green here. One back 78, half back 48, half to the 48. Keep it behind you, make him push you, make him push you. Coming to you tight, coming to you. We're coming to the white flag, 48's pushing. Take the run, take the run. 54's gonna try to block shit. Still top of 3, top of 3, top of 3. Nothing lined up with you, nothing lined up with you. Top of 3, nothing behind the 48, clear the middle lane with the 48. One inside, nothing lined up with you. It's by 10 out the back. They're all pushing hard. They're all pushing hard in front. The 8 lined up on the top by himself. Real slow. Middle, coming to the checker, clear up. 48 pushing tight in front. Still inside, 77. Still down there. Still down there. Still there, 3/4 in front of the 48. Nothing lined up with you. Coming to the checker this time. Everyone 2 by 2. Roll the top, fill the hole, fill the hole. Coming to the checker, keep digging, keep digging. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, checker flag.
Nice work, bud. Just no help there. Everybody was happy with finishing where they did, I guess. Nice work all day. Got to learn a lot of laps. Good showing here.
Yep, no push at the end, damn it. Nice. Thanks the guys though, that was a good day. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's got a 15th right there. 15th.